Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back into the channel, and today we've got my Dakota build all completed with the lift, tires, wheels, you name it. So it's not 100% done, but basically now it's roadworthy, trail worthy, overland worthy. I put some little bit of time and effort into this. It's called my RT4 build to transforming the Dakota that was basically a street performance truck into an actual off-roader. Now this won't compete with a brand new truck, an FX4, a Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, or even the TRDs, the GMC Canyon AT4s. Those ones there are designed specifically for more overlanding, and of course the price point in what you pay for it is going to be a big factor. This truck is under $5,000, purchased and modified the way you see it. So guys, we're going to go in, we're going to cue the intro, and then we're going to get into the details on the lift, the install, and the performance that it is now under what umbrella that is. So guys, it sits pretty level. I've got to do a couple more fine adjustments. I'm going to go underneath there, and I will look at getting some of the suspension adjusted, retorque the bolts down, make sure everything is good. So far, drive straight, track straight, everything's good. Tires aren't too noisy. Again, I have a video on the tires that I went with. If you're interested, go look up that video on the size and make and type of those ones. But overall, this gives the Dakota a proper 4x4 look. I think this is the way it should have rolled out from the assembly line, of course with a better tuned suspension. I will note, because it's a value brand suspension, it isn't going to give you the ride quality of, let's say, a newer truck. That's where the Toyotas, the GMCs, the Fords, the new Nissan, all those mid-sized trucks here are available anyway in North America. I know that there's the Isuzu, Mitsubishi. Those trucks aren't available where I live, but they will have more of an appropriate off-road suspension. Where this one here, all I'm doing is replacing it with stiffer shocks that are having those extensions that, could look at could handle the 3-inch lift. And then you're just throwing the old-fashioned blocks, new U-bolts, and the torsion keys. This is a torsion bar front end, like so many of the trucks in its era. And torsion bars do have their pros and cons. So what does this truck ride like right now? Well, it's kind of like a 3/4 ton pickup truck with a solid axle. It's kind of on the stiff side. It doesn't have the flexibility or the drivability of a more modern spec vehicle. Now, that's the trade-off of spending value brand suspension lifts. So you're not going to get the technology, and you're not going to get the quality of a factory designed with higher quality parts from the aftermarket. But this gets you up and running. I got the ground clearance. It's still drivable, is still very acceptable. There's no noise, it tracks straight, and of course it's new. It's just been installed over the years. I will have to go, or over the course of my summer and months as mileage gets piled up, I'm going to give my reports. The truck mechanically is done. Aesthetically, I've got to adjust the hood. I've got a sport hood, redo the headlights, and then kind of give it a cleanup. But by and large, there's not going to be much major transformation other than some decaling, and as well to promote my dirt bike channel and stuff like that, which I have a separate channel with. But I think the truck looks good. It does offer a really nice stance, and I really do like the RT 17-inch wheels. The 16s and 15s look a little bit too small for my taste, especially in today's looking at today's more modern vehicles, which the architects changed. The older school smaller wheel size kind of looks a little bit out of place, but that's just my opinion. I think the RT wheels make this thing look like this thing should have came from the factory in the beginning. I did nickname it, like I said, the RT4 package, because I went from the Dakota Sport, more street, to my overlanding. Not sure if you can see around here, I got lots of mountains, a lot of trails to explore, and of course this is going to take me to the trails to ride the dirt bike. So I wanted something that I could play with, and will have to kind of hit all boxes. You know, it's got the 318, so that's my muscle car engine in there, so she's got some good grunt. Much more lively than, let's say, my Tacoma with the 3.5. The V8 Magnum is just a joy to drive, love it. Fuel mileage, I'm not expecting anything great out of that. Why would we go to a smaller V6 if the V8s were just as good on fuel? So I'm gonna have that as a trade-off. But other than that, the truck's got to do all my duty. It's got to be my classic vehicle, my muscle car vehicle. It's got to be my overlander vehicle. It's got to be my dirt bike hauler, and it's got to be affordable. So, you know, I hit all the check boxes. However, it's not going to be perfect in every category. There'll definitely be trade-offs. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the truck. Hope you like the stance on it. Of course, like I said, the only thing left I got to do is actually get it in for an alignment. So I don't want to do too many miles until the alignment is done, and then re-torque and recheck all the bolts as the truck gets mileage on it. But so far, guys, yeah, I'm loving it a lot. Well, guys, that's about all I have today's video. Hopefully you found that interactive. If you have any questions or you just picked up a Dakota, let me know. I'll address your comments in the comment sections. For now, we're going to do, like I said, an alignment, and we're going to go hit some trails and take it on some beautiful adventures around here. So if you're new, I'd love to have you along for my ride. And if you're new, hit like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Car Daddy Motorsports. You guys stay loose for now.